more than 100 games played, the border war between these two schools has been a clash in the middle of the country that's been a contest played since before the 20th century. And believe me, in rivalries like this one, the wrongs from games played in 1891 are being discussed as we get ready for what's in store. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Kansas offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Mizzou put a spanking on the Jayhawks the last time they met.
Wins always feel great, but Missouri blowing out Kansas for them, that was ecstasy for their players, coaches, and fans.
Yeah, and it's just an awesome opportunity to be like, yeah, we own you. Like, go back to where you came from and just letting you know, like, this rivalry isn't a rivalry between us and you.
They'll move the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Kansas! A great catch and run for 6. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Missouri's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Jesse, we don't get many of these types of runners anymore, it seems, but this offense is built around a guy who can carry the ball 30, 40 times if they need it.
And he is every defensive coordinator's nightmare because it's only a matter of time with this guy before he's going to break the long one. He has incredible vision, he can cut, and it's the game-breaking speed, David, that makes him truly unique.
Yeah, and he sets the tone, man. More guys are going to be committed to stopping him in the run game. It sets the tone for the offense. It opens up everything else. It's
a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. Great place to start for this offense. The pull and throw off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. The Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to pass, it's Hawkins. Wide open downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the Jayhawks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Archon Jayhawk.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Mizzou has it back on the offense coming out on the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams.
There he goes. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Going over the top. Makes a grab right down the middle. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Quickly trailing by 2 touchdowns, down 21-7, and really important to get something out of this drive. The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
He'll throw it. Got a man. It's Manning. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intent. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. To the air, it's Rayner. They'll run the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Here comes the heat. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. He'll pull it down. Kept it, and he's past the marker. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Tigers are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special.
Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the 1st quarter. They largely dominated the 1st quarter and built a nice lead to get started. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone. He goes out of bounds at the 3, but they are in business. The Tigers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw him last week, he got a rushing touchdown. I look for this offense to continue to feed him and maybe get him another one today.
Didn't move it a millimeter on that last play, and now they'll try it again on 3rd and goal from the 1. Looking for the goal line. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. 3rd and goal, where the strong come through. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Makes the grab on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th.
Touchdown, Tigers! The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
The Kansas offense returns to the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt.
Turning it on! And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a 1st half.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds the tight end. Getting closer and closer to midfield, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 47. You do think basketball in this rivalry, but there is football history. Gale Sayers, Todd Reesing, Chase Daniel, the Mangino era for the Jayhawks. At times, this was one of the best rivalries on the planet.
Well, they started playing in 1891. It's unfortunate with conference realignment that this rivalry game kind of went away. I wish we saw it more often.
Yeah, and we've seen it all across college football. We get robbed of the rivalries, and then in turn, we kind of forget about them. So good to have this rivalry back.
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Jayhawks decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. That's caught. It's Terry. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You could tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Wants to go up top. Caught behind the line. It's Taylor. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation.
Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Never a good time for a turnover, but it always seems a little worse when you're about to knock on the door of the end zone.
No doubt about it. And it's this.
Bringing it back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Jayhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Tight end now in motion. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Jayhawks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Fires to the big fella. Open space at the 25. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Timeout, Kansas.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Stands in and takes the hit. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
The Jayhawks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. We are just about ready to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Jones. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They got a lot done through the air in the first half, and they might need even more production here. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Buys a little time with his feet. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Quick completion on the out. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Fighting off the defender. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Looking for a man, it's Rayner. Complete to the right. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Man down on the play as the officials take a... And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. The extra point here would tie the game. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
The run from the shotgun. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so...
Picked off, a turnover in their own end. Touchdown, Missouri! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
You always hear the old saying, tips lead to picks. Quarterbacks have got to be careful. You've got to be so accurate with the ball. If you're not, and a defender tips that thing up into the air, bad things generally happen. Pick 6. Doesn't get much worse than that.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Flowers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll go right back to it. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hawkins. He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Jayhawks send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football. And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. This time they'll go to the running game. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Manning. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. First down. The throw to the outside is complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Man, how about that defense on the snap? They are in the backfield with great penetration. Nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On first and goal, Missouri will try to strike pay dirt. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This is as big a play as we've had in this game. Third down and 3. Back to throw. It's Rayner. Back's got it. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's first and 10. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Second down, he'll throw it. He's taking a deep shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. It's Hayes.
And this is not decision time. This offense, it's green light the rest of the game. Down multiple possessions, got to go for it on fourth down. Probably had that in mind. It's a little shorter fourth down, but this offense has got to stay fast-paced and got to make some explosive plays.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up. There he goes. Got the first down and more. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And the quarterback takes a knee.